If you make educational YouTube videos, you've probably had this happen. The script is done. You know exactly what you want to say. And somehow, the video still takes another 10 hours to finish. I used to think this was just an editing problem. But the more I looked at the actual workflow, the less I believed that. Because once your script is finished, you start doing this. You read a sentence, then you stop. What should be on screen here? Maybe you need some stock footage, so you search for it. Nothing quite fits. Maybe a graphic would be better. So you open your design tool, create something, bring it into the timeline, animate it, adjust the timing, and then you move to the next sentence. And do the whole thing again, for the entire video. So here's my hypothesis. I don't think editing is always the real bottleneck. I think the bottleneck is deciding what should visually happen for every part of the script. Because once the script is finished, you're basically translating language into visual decisions. This sentence needs a diagram. This idea needs an example. This section needs a screen recording. This transition needs some kind of animation. And if you make dense educational content, you might be making hundreds of these tiny decisions for a single video. The actual editing might only take a few seconds. But figuring out what to edit, that's the expensive part. So I've been experimenting with a different workflow. Instead of reading the script sentence by sentence and manually deciding what should happen on screen, what if you could take the finished script and turn it into a visual sequence first? Break it into sections. Decide the visual purpose of each section. Map each idea to a diagram, animation, example, or piece of footage. Then start producing. Basically, separate visual decision-making from editing. I'm still testing whether this is actually the bottleneck for other creators, or if it's just the part of YouTube that I personally hate. So if you make educational videos, I'm curious. After your script is finished, roughly how long do you spend creating the visuals for one video? Leave the number in the comments. I genuinely want to know.